Uh, let's see. I think everything is good. Uh, All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Um, so I think we live. I think we on the air. Uh, so good morning, everybody. My name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. But of course, I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's video, well, today's live stream, I had to get around that slow car. So I had to jump off of auto drive. Y'all know how that go. I mean, you got all of these damn trucks that want to drive slow. But this is the AM, this is the early morning vibes. So yeah, you gotta deal with slow people in the morning. Maybe they ain't had their coffee yet. Maybe they still waking up. But then again, I kind of agree with what I heard yesterday. I heard that down here we get some of the worst drivers from everywhere else. I kind of agree with that, because we got New Yorkers here, we got Texans here, we usually have Canadians here. We got a lot of the places that you would say are bad drivers. We got some Georgians here, I guess you could say. Some people from Georgia. We got a lot of the places that you would, and then of course we got Latin America. The places where you would say, "Damn, they don't know how to drive." We got a lot of them here in South Florida, and yeah, they bring their driving habits here to South Florida, and they don't follow rules. They don't know how to use their blinkers. They don't. They sit at red lights, they sit at green lights, and they look at you crazy when you honk out. So I mean, you got the normal stuff of it's the morning. People ain't necessarily firing on all cylinders because it's the morning. And then the other stuff, it's like, yo, come on, man. It's just a recipe for disaster. This is why we have so many accidents down here because people don't know how to drive. And everybody, when I say everybody drives aggressive, you have to drive aggressive, which is the dumbest thing ever because people don't know how to drive. Why would you be aggressive? Why would you be aggressively driving when you don't know how to drive? The dumbest thing. Like tailgating people, riding on people bumper. Your reaction time ain't even that good. Why you riding on my bumper? Like you ain't gonna make me move. Uh, People are funny. People are funny. Boy. So as I say that, I am here. I'm gonna get me some coffee. Oh yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. So I hope you all are doing well. So I always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I always like good morning, so I stay with good morning. But it is morning actually. It's actually morning this time. It is 7:22 in my area, so this is really excuse me, really, I'm starting late for my day. Y'all know I like to get out here like five, well, really like 5:30, because the early bird gets the worm. If you did not know, the early bird gets the worm. So good morning, Bricktonium. What's up? What's up? Good morning. You say what type of car am I driving? I am driving a Tesla Model 3. Yeah, so I drive a Tesla Model 3. Okay, so you guys are gonna walk in with me. I'm going in to get my coffee. Oh boy. So as you can see, this is the car. It's a normal car. Yeah. Y'all gonna walk in with me. Hold on. I'll change the view. Um, okay. So I guess I'm back. I'm back. My bad. I'm back and I'm better. So unfortunately, I guess I've been talking to myself. That's the thing about these streams, you just don't know. You just don't know. So, um, it's all good. So yeah, technical difficulties, the life of a streamer. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Life of a streamer. 'Cause I don't know when the stream goes down because then it just shows that I'm still alive. It just shows that I'm still alive, that everything's still active. It doesn't show me any like clue that it's not. So I have to like physically check the stream on a different on a different stream. Yeah. I wish like YouTube had something that it could say that. I guess most people stream from their computer. They don't really do what I'm doing in the sense of streaming from their phone. But like, yeah, the YouTube app doesn't really it don't really tell you nothing. So I mean it's all good. I am going to uh yeah. But since I was talking to myself earlier, I am gonna be upgrading my from my plan. So right now I kind of stream off of my little Wi-Fi hotspot, but I got a hotspot and it's I got a T-Mobile hotspot and it's not that good. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try to see. I was gonna go to Verizon. Verizon, you know, and I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have a hotspot that actually works, but it's like you pay for that. You pay for every bit of data. You trying to be cheap. So one thing about me is I am very cheap on everything else, but food, yeah. Like my apartment isn't really super great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really spend much money. I spend money on food because food is important. You know, you gotta eat. um, I'm cutting back, you know. I spend the most money. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, I spend the most money on food and gyms because gyms like a workout gym because I have like I pay for two different subscriptions. Um, just because certain gyms have certain things. So of course I got Planet Fitness because they everywhere, but Planet Fitness is like a beginner gym, and then I pay for what's the other one? Ah, damn, I can't think of the name. Um, it'll come to me. Extreme Action Park. Can't think of what the other gym is. Uh, damn, I can't think of it. But it come out of my check every every month. But yeah, I pay for two gyms, and yeah, like, and then of course I eat out, but the eating out, I do eat at like certain restaurants. Like I don't really do full on like I haven't done McDonald's in like forever. I don't really do Burger King, Wendy's, that type of places. Um, yeah, I eat a little bit. I eat a lot healthier than I did. So if I was cooking my food, it would be horrible. I mean, you know, because I would just do like quick stuff, and quick stuff isn't good just because it's quick. yeah. So I mean, I know people say like when you eat out, you don't spend more, but it's a little bit healthier because you know, I spend more money because I'm going to like these. I guess I could say I'm going to more like vegan restaurants because I just had like my fruit bowl, which is like $15. It's expensive. I get it. That's expensive. And then later on, I have like a rice bowl with like veggies in it, which is about $10, $12. Yeah, I'm spending a lot of money, but it's healthier food than well, I guess a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or like a what else? What else would I eat? Like yeah, y'all remember the little noodles? I mean, I'm saying remember like y'all would, you might still be eating the noodles. Listen, them noodles hit. The little, I don't know if they 25 cents no more. But those little noodles got me out of some stuff. Little 25, the little packet of noodles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Can't think of the name, but they got like shrimp flavor, chicken flavor. It's like a struggle bus meal. Um, yeah, that's kind of when I cook food, because I don't like to cook. Personally, I don't like to cook. And then, when I come home from work, it's like I'm just going to sleep. So you telling me that I gotta cook when I'm already tired is like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. And so I like quick and easy things. Uh, I used to just do TV dinners, but I don't know. As I started looking at like healthier options and stuff like that, the TV dinners have a lot of sodium, which fast food has a lot of sodium. But y'all know I try to make better decisions. But I mean, honestly, the TV dinners at this point would be cheaper. But yeah, so my reasoning is okay. If I'm gonna eat out, then I can't eat out from like McDonald's and Burger King, or Arby's or something like that. I got to eat out at a healthier quote unquote restaurant. So I got to try to do organic, um, or try to eat out at a healthier option. Um, uh, okay. Oh, look, my stream is back up. um, hey, okay, good morning. You said Grand Rising. Hey, listen, man, I was just talking to myself because my stream been going down because of the internet. So my bad, my bad. What's up? What's up? Uh, how goes things? How do I request a Uber ride? You talking about for me? You got, hey, listen, you can request an Uber ride for me. I'm expensive though. I was just gonna tell you, I charge like $3 a mile. $3 a mile. So how far are you going? Listen, you'll get good service for it, but listen, yeah, listen, I charge $3 a mile. Now, really, I do too. I do too. I want to get to a point where I charge $3 a mile, but like, yeah, I really do like $2 a mile. And I mean, it depends on. And sometimes I give discounts. Sometimes I give discounts, but realistically, it's like $2 a mile if you requesting an Uber ride from me. Because, like, yeah, I always tell my clients I could be anywhere. I could be down in Boca, and then you requesting it in Miami. Fight through all of that traffic. One, I gotta drive down to Miami. Yeah, it's just so yeah. I'm it's a little bit expensive, so my bad, my bad. Um, yeah. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, accounting Tom? The man, the myth, the legend. What's up, sir? The true. I gotta think of your name now, man. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? It's another beautiful day. See, I can tell the stream up now because got to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was having problems with the stream earlier because my Wi-Fi sucks. I don't mean to bash T-Mobile, but like, yo, God, I don't understand. So I bought this T-Mobile hotspot because it was cheap, which I should understand. If I'm doing it cheap, then you get what you get to. Uh, you get what you get, right? It was cheap. I ain't gonna lie, it was cheap. I forget how much I paid my hotspot now. I think it's like $20 a month, $40, something like that. It's $25 a month. But it's from T-Mobile. T-Mobile is like I think T-Mobile bought out what? Didn't T-Mobile buy out Sprint? I think T-Mobile bought out Sprint and they got Metro. So T-Mobile is supposed to be like good. That's what I thought. T-Mobile is supposed to be good now because like when I had Sprint, I didn't have no problems. Back in the day, like when I had Sprint, no, when I had Nextel, listen, Nextel was awesome. Obviously Sprint bought out Nextel. Nextel was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have a real good service. I used to be chirping people. Where you at? I mean, I guess that was Boost Mobile, but y'all, yeah, you get the point. Nextel was amazing. I love Nextel. I wish. I'm so hoping that trend comes back around because I love walkie talkies. I love walkie talkies. I would love to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can create a group or a walkie talkie group, listen, I love walkie talkies. Like personally, that's my thing. That is my thing. I love it. Um, I love walkie talkies. But yeah, so being cheap, I went with T-Mobile, and because Verizon want like $40 a month, plus you got to pay the little setup fee. Then you got to pay. I think it's a device fee too. I mean, it's pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was trying to be cheap, but now I'm learning. I'm realizing that you can't be cheap. I really thought that T-Mobile had stepped their game up, but as you guys can see, because I'm on Wi-Fi, like Wi-Fi is stronger than my regular signal. I would think. I mean, that's from the technical aspect, it's supposed to be, but it ain't. It ain't necessarily that. That's not necessarily the case. So I mean, I was being cheap, so I will probably, maybe not this week, but I'll be switching over to Verizon, so I actually have good live streams, man. Um, DJ, what's up? What's up, DJ? Yeah, man. How's the trading going? So I have three funded accounts. Oh yeah. Also, I mean, I don't know, if you guys are still watching this or not, but like, yeah, I am thinking about incorporating some of the trading into my content. Obviously, I haven't been making videos, so I need to get back into making videos. It's not really that I'm burnt out. It's just life is life. Life happens, and it kind of caught me off guard. So I don't know. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, get back into making videos, get back into producing content. This is kind of like a preliminary thing. I'll be posting like a community post or something like that. So just to ask to see who would like to who would like me to incorporate that content. But yeah, my trading. So I have three funded accounts. Three funded accounts. Yeah. No, I got four. Got three and one. Actually, no, I have three accounts. I have one account that I think I passed, but I didn't pay. That's what it is. Technically, I have four funded accounts. I have four funded accounts. I just didn't pay for the last one because every time. Okay, so real quick, the what says I use evaluation accounts, challenge accounts. I go through prop firms, but firms is like using credit. basically. So if you got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever, if you got money just sitting there, then yeah, obviously, if you know how to trade, you would just trade with your own funds. For me, I look at it as I don't have that money where I could just put it into an account. I mean, I got a savings, but like it ain't for that purpose. My savings is for rainy days. My savings is for, if something happens, like because I got responsibilities. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just handle my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my savings is for. So I don't touch my savings because, trying to have that for that, you know. Um so yeah, if you got money laying aside, then you would just put it into a regular account. 1,000, 5,000, $10,000. You would just put it into a regular account, which is called a live account. For people like me that ain't got it like that, um, they use prop firms. Prop firms are basically credit. So a prop firm is going to give me $50,000 to trade with, quote unquote. It's simulated. It's not real money. It's not really $50,000, but I'm kind of sort of trading with their on their virtual platform. Like that's a super detailed answer, but like just real easy. They gonna give me $50,000. The goal with a prop firm is okay. They give you $50,000. In my case, I have uh, it depends on which broker you use, all of that stuff. But let's just say you pay $50 for $50,000. So when they give you that $50,000, they're evaluating your trading style. And they say, okay, cool, you got to make $3,000 in profit. If you make $3,000 in profit, then they say, okay, cool. So you made the 3,000, you hit your profit goal, you did it the way that we wanted you to. So here's what we'll do. We'll give you a funded account. Now you do for most funded accounts, unless you pay a little bit more, usually like if you pay $100, 150, then they say, okay, there's no activation fee. But because I only paid $50, there's an activation fee. The activation fee is like, 120, $150, whatever, to get a funded account. Now with the funded account, they say, okay, cool. So now this is a little bit better than the challenge account. So I'm at the stage of the funded account, so I gotta make another 3 grand, right? And if I make another 3 grand, I mean they have other rules, but if I make another 3 grand on the 50 and I have 53 grand in the account, I can do what's called a payout. A payout is just I can withdraw money from the 50 grand, 53 grand, and they'll send it to me direct deposit. So I have three of those accounts that I could technically do that with now. Honestly, I've been passing the challenge accounts. I'm not gonna lie. These challenge accounts are getting easy for me. um, and I don't want to say like I'm super good or anything. It's just with my trading style, um, I've been blessed to be able to find uh the bottom of the move. So when I'm correct on a trade, so what I'm learning right now is when I'm correct on a trade, I'm really correct on the trade. When I'm not, okay, I lose a couple dollars. But yeah, so it's all about risk management for me. But yeah, when I'm correct on the trade, it's pretty good. It's a really good trade. So shout out to the Telegram group. A lot of those guys know. A lot of those guys know. But yeah, so how's my trading going? It's going pretty good. I'm at a place where I feel confident with challenge accounts. But I'm still not at a place where I feel confident with funded accounts. So I know that was a long answer. I'm sorry. Just giving you the background. So how's trading going? I am a lot better than I was 6 months ago. A lot better. Honestly, if I could just figure out this thing with the funded account, man. Listen. So unfortunately, now that I have these funded accounts, I haven't been winning my trades. But every time I have a challenge account, it's almost like I find it. Maybe it's because I'm impatient. Maybe it's because it's a live account. uh, money instead of spending money. Because like it's different. Like with the challenge accounts, it's like, oh, it's just $50. You know what I'm saying? With the live account, it's like $50 plus the 150. So it's like almost like $200. And then it's like, damn, I gotta go through that challenge all over again. I don't want to go through the challenge phase all over again. You know, like it's just more psychology to it. So I think that's part of the issue. But if I can really do my trading the right way. If I can do my trading the right way with these live accounts, I'll start having payouts, and the payouts will be amazing. So I'm this close, I guess, this close, but this far. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, I'm better. I'm better than I was, but I'm still not where I need to be. Because at the end of the day, it's about the money that you make. Nobody cares if you can pass account. You know, if you can pass the challenge account. What everybody cares about are you getting paid? And I mean that's the same thing with as an Uber driver. Like nobody cares if you're in a good market or nobody cares what car you drive or we care about how much money you make and can you show me how to do it, right? And you say you make $100, can you show me how to make $100? All right, cool. If you can, then you might be my best friend. But if you can't, let's see, let's see. But yeah, I am just cruising along here. Um, Oh yeah, he said he's listening. I'm listening at work. I'm okay, still grinding. Hey, listen, bro. I know you probably gone now, but hey, Counting Tom, listen, bro. I always appreciate you stopping by. Nevertheless, always appreciate you stopping by. Oh, speaking of that, hmm so yeah, now that I explained that, so I am trying to get some. I'm trying to make some money, but like, man, listen, bro. My favorite. But the other unfortunate part is that I said that I was gonna be down in Miami, but yeah, I'm not. I forgot. I just woke up. I woke up late. I'm not gonna lie. I was out late last night trying to make money, and I woke up late. Ah, that's the only thing about. That's the only thing about this. Like when you work late, it's hard. It's hard to like get right back up. So lately I've been, I've been fairly consistent with going to the gym. And I'm trying to get back right, man. It's the summertime. It's almost summertime. Summertime technically. So I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get my beach body ready. They say if you look good, you feel good. So I'm trying to perform good. So I'm trying to get back right, and it's hard. It's hard, like when I work late, because it's like I just go straight into the gym, and then I go home and miss like only get like an hour or two of sleep, or I sleep and then miss the gym. I only get like you know I get like 4 hours of sleep, but then obviously I didn't go to the gym. I mean so it's one of those weird things. Um, it's like of course I want to go to the gym, but then it's like of course I want to sleep a little bit. That's why I got the coffee. Um, that's why I got the coffee. And like today, I was sleep. I mean, I did sleep for like a couple hours, but unfortunately, when I do sleep, it's harder and harder to actually wake up. Excuse me. Like in the sense of it's harder to wake up in like 2, 3 hours. 'Cause my body is like, hey man, you ain't been sleeping, so now we gonna sleep. Now we gonna sleep. Oh, you think you gonna sleep for? You think you gonna just pop right back up? Nah, we gonna sleep. You know. And I mean that's just because I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to grind right now. I got some goals. Things gotta happen. Uh, Places to go, people to see. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta grind, and it's just it's a little tougher because our market is slowing down. So um, you know, I gotta put in a lot more hours right now. But I mean, for me, it's all about what's the reasoning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to put in the hours, but like why are you putting in the hours? Why are you trying to make the money? Um, and for me right now, that why is pretty good. So yeah, that why is pretty good. So that is coming up. That is coming up. Got to make some things happen. Got to make some things shake. So yeah. And listen, this coffee was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This coffee was pretty good. So I would always say that I prefer Dunkin' Donut. Well, I prefer Wawa's coffees. They're iced coffees, but eh, this is pretty good. I tell you, this is pretty good. So with Starbucks, what I was doing when I go to Starbucks, I usually get a Frappuccino. Um, just because the Frappuccino is blended, and so when they blend it, they usually put in a lot more effort behind it. Um, Usually, so um, yeah, usually they put in a lot more effort, but unfortunately, they don't really follow directions. So I think now my best bet is just to do the iced coffees because so far I haven't had any problems with iced coffees. Iced coffee's actually been on point. So I'm not mad at it. I'll take it. you know, like that's cool. That's cool with me. That is definitely cool with me. So I am just kind of cruising around. I think I'm all right. All right, all right. So speaking of trading, you guys are gonna kinda I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna trade, but we'll see. Do need to take my bad. I gotta take this little picture. So after my last ride, come on. I love how Uber keeps sending me these little messages talking about, hey man, you're in standard. But then next thing I know, as soon as I'm in the right areas, all I get is these little requests. I get requests for like, $4, $5 rides, that type of thing. So you gotta be either or. If all I'm gonna get is Trip Radar, cool. I'll take Trip Radar. But don't be telling me I'm gonna get Trip Radar and then you send me exclusive requests when you feel like it. I mean, you could do that, but then that means I'm not really paying attention to it. So I have been a standard mode driver for like the last, I don't know, almost a year now. 'Cause, I did go back. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. Would you guys take this? So I got, I just got a reservation request. It's an Uber Green. It's $13. Um, $13 to go 12.9 miles. Um, go to yeah, let me see. Let me see. So oh, okay, so it's gonna take me 23 minutes. No, I'm good. Yeah, so I was gonna say it's a 23 minute trip, but to get there is 23 minutes. And then obviously to get back is probably gonna be 23 to 30 minutes back. So $13 for 50 minutes. I'm good. Even though it's a reservation, and then you probably gonna have to wait. I'm good. Yes. I'm good. Uh, so I did say like one day soon. So I was talking to Buddha a while ago about this, but like I was saying one day soon, I'm just gonna accept everything that I get. Listen, one, our market is slowing down. So this is kind of sort of the time to do those types of videos. Because I really don't get a ton of great requests right now because it's the summer season. And by that great request, these big rides that everybody wants, the $2, $3 a mile, those usually come, at least in our market, they come from tourists because it's tourists that's willing to pay that type of money. I always ask, like, okay, so I always ask people, like, I guess maybe this is more so just a thing that I say, but like, a person that's ordering a premiere ride to go, who is doing that to go to the grocery store? A person that's ordering paying like, I don't know, $5 for 1 mile, $5 for, I mean, let's say they're paying $50 for 3 miles. Who's really doing that to go to, yeah, like I keep saying the grocery store, but like who's really doing that to go to the grocery store? I'm using the grocery store as an example of like when there's no tourists here, all we have is locals. And y'all know you a local. You a local wherever you at. You don't really go anywhere. And the places that you do go, you drive. You drive yourself. Like if you order an Uber, you're not really spending that type of money. Like, oh, okay, your car broke down. You ain't buying a premiere to come home. Like you just want to take a ride to come home. You know what I'm saying? A ride from the dealership. Or, you getting a ride from the hospital. You're not doing, a crazy SUV to come from home from the hospital. Or you're not gonna order an Uber black SUV to come. Like it's just more. I mean, yeah, sure, women do that for safety and stuff like that, but it's a small percentage. You know, when we talk about these crazy paying rides, like, oh my gosh, it's paying, $30 to go 5 minutes. Those rides don't happen from locals. Those happen from tourists in our market. In our market. Because we really don't have anything else down here. I mean, yes, South Beach is nice. But local, I'm not going to South Beach. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not going to South Beach. I have no reason, no possible reason to go to South Beach. It's a headache. You already know you can't park. Now I'm bringing sand in the car. You know what I'm saying? Everything is expensive. I'm not going to South Beach. I mean, yeah, like if we going out for a date, okay, cool, but like it's not an everyday thing. It's not an everyday occurrence. Like what I'm saying. So if it is, I'm damn sure not, I'm gonna take the bus out there. You know what I'm saying? As a local, I already know what I'm getting myself into. So it's like I'm not really taking an Uber. I'm damn sure not gonna take a black SUV to go out there. Like this is crazy. So for our market, because that's all we really have in that sense, yeah, we're known for fashion. Yeah, we kind of got some business people here. Yeah, we got some tech stuff here. But South Florida is just not known. We are not tech hubs. Like when you think of tech hub, you think of Silicon Valley. Think of Austin, Texas. You don't think of South Florida. When you think of financial stuff, you think of New York. You know what I'm saying? You don't think of South Florida. You say Miami, but you don't think of Miami. Nobody here said Miami. So it's like we don't really have much outside of tourism. So this is why I keep saying it's the slower season because yeah, where are the rides, those good rides that everybody wants? Where are those coming from? The tourists. That's why I'm leaving. I'm leaving the market because I've been through this like the last couple years. I don't know, 4 years. This year I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going. I'm leaving. So I'm going to other markets where you guys have year-round enjoyable experiences. I'm going to other markets where it's not seasonal, but it's good. It's consistent. So, like I said, I'm thinking about going to the Carolinas. Definitely thinking about Tennessee. Tennessee, Memphis, obviously. But just riding through Tennessee to get to the Carolinas. I was also looking at like Georgia. Obviously, Atlanta is always a go-to spot. Of course, the traffic is crazy in Atlanta. Mm. But I mean, maybe I can make it work outside of Atlanta. So like Savannah. I'm just going through the surrounding areas. I don't know. Um, and then yeah, I'm thinking about so obviously going that way. Then obviously I want to go left. Um, so of course, you thinking about going to like I'm gonna pass through like well, because from Florida, I go through if I go through the Panhandle, I think I'm gonna pass through. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, almost had it on. Well, I tried. It was $30 to go to Golden Beach. So somebody beat me out. Beat me out. So $30 to go to Golden Beach. I would have did that. I would have did that in a heartbeat. Well, maybe not a heartbeat, but it's not that great of a ride, but it's something. So yeah, I would have did it. Definitely would have did it, but they beat me to it. See, this is the thing about the slow season. The slow season, everybody's paying attention to their apps. So if you're not paying attention to your app, you doing things like live streaming. you miss out just by that much. Just by that much. Um, it's all good, but it's just a thing. So, but this is what I mean. Like when it's slow, we still have a million drivers. Make no mistake about it. We still got a million drivers. So just because it's slow doesn't mean that we stop having a million drivers. We got a million drivers. Now all million drivers are now they're checking their phones constantly. Now they're still looking. They're, oh my gosh, I need an offer. I need an offer. So, it's just competition. It's just competition. Which isn't bad. I'm not mad at competition. Listen, we all can eat. uh, But this is why I say, like, I want to leave. I want to leave and go somewhere else because I've been fighting that. I mean, I'm really fighting the competition. Like, I'm not looking sideways at another Uber driver. It's just, we fighting for scraps down here. So the market's slowing down. So I like to make $500-$600 a day. I like the possibility of that. Because if it's possible to make $500-$600 every single day within 12 hours, then obviously my little $200 is easy. It's lightweight, light work, and that's how I like to drive. This year showed me how good it is when you just like enjoy yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I've always enjoyed rideshare, but like this year was really enjoyable. This season and this past year, like, 'cause I changed my strategy. Um, Started to find the rides that I really want. Like for the last 5 years, I've always done long rides. Long rides are hard to get because they're just hard to get. Everybody who takes a long ride. This year, I started to get them consistently. I don't know what was going on with the algorithm, but it was like, yo, you want these rides? I'm gonna give them to you, and they just started hit, hit. So of course, I enjoyed that. Of course, I enjoyed that. So you know, um, that's what it's about. Finding the thing, finding your style, and kind of capitalizing on it. And then like it's gonna get even crazier when school gets out. Oh my bad. Yeah, once school gets out, oh my gosh. But yeah, you still got to grind, still got to hustle. So yeah, I'm definitely looking at leaving, going somewhere else, trying to find my spot. You know, another spot that I could go to continue making the money. Nah, you know. Um, but yeah, I am also, since I'm getting better at this trading thing, like I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie, because like if this trading thing really works out for me, yeah, Well, all right, beautiful people. I'm gonna get out of here.